In this corner, we have a big bad hot sauce and a weight class of its own. Coming in at an impressive 8 ounces is Homerhot's ExtremeSnap. And in this corner, a 5-ounce fiery feast that luckily wasn't lost at sea. From Spice Dog Provisions, we have Revenge of Davy Jones. Who has the better flavor and who has the better heat? That's what we're gonna find out. Man, I really wish I had one of those like toy wrestling rinks that I could put, these sauces in the corner of, just to add for dramatics. Hey there, and welcome to Too Spicy, the show where I take 2 spicy sauces or other hot products and ask one of my favorite questions: which is hotter? I say this in every episode. Hopefully it's not driving you insane. Today, I've got 2 small batch sauces that I've picked to compete against each other. And let me tell you, I am really looking forward to trying these based on their ingredients. But up first, I'm going to be trying Homerhot's ExtremeSnap. You might not be too familiar with Homerhot since they're a pretty new company and they're not selling in stores yet. I personally learned about them because, as somebody who's constantly looking for new hot sauces or spicy products, I get a lot of ads catered to my love of spicy foods. Homerhot initially caught my eye with their hottest sauce at the time, and it was called the Reaper Snap. But then I happened to look at a comment on one of their posts, and they had replied to somebody saying that soon they were going to come out with ExtremeSnap. Once I saw that comment, I literally checked once a week until ExtremeSnap was finally released, and here it is. Things to note about this sauce: there's no extract, so they're strictly relying on peppers for their heat. Ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper are the first ingredients on the list, so I believe that this could actually be an extreme sauce. They have no claimed Scoville number that I can give you. It looks like it's being sweetened by apple, pineapple, and brown sugar, so I kind of expect this to be a sweeter sauce. But I'm hoping that sweetness is balanced out by the Caribbean seasoning that's also on the ingredients list. And lastly, this comes in an 8-ounce bottle instead of the typical 5-ounce bottles you get with other sauces. I'm also going to quickly read how this is described on their website. It says, "Introducing our artisan-crafted hot sauce, meticulously slow-cooked to perfection for a flavor experience unlike any other. Prepare your taste buds for an exhilarating journey into the realm of extreme heat, where each drop delivers an explosion of fiery intensity." Okay, so if each drop delivers that, then I wonder what a whole spoon is gonna do. Let's find out. And as I open this, if you could go down below and like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would very greatly appreciate that. It really does help, guys. Shake it well. Gonna give it the smell test. Smells really good. Definitely got that Reaper smell coming through, which it just makes my mouth water, to be honest with you. Okay, let's see what they came up with here. That is a spoonful. Okay, guys, cheers. Oh, that flavor's delicious. Oh, it does got a nice heat to it. I felt it as soon as I put the spoon in my mouth, and then I can feel it like building really, really quick. Feel it in my nose. It's really good. It did make my eyes water, so bravo to them for that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the apple, pineapple, brown sugar, it's not overwhelming. Like sometimes you can get those fruity ingredients in there and that like ruins the heat, but no. This is very, very good. It's nice and spicy. It's not like overwhelming like an extract sauce. Like this is the perfect kind of heat, We're about 2 minutes in, and it hasn't gone down yet. Woo! Like the sweetness of the apple and pineapple, it hits right away with that Caribbean flavor to kind of take it down a little bit. But then the aftertaste is like definitely all Carolina Reaper. If you have Carolina Reaper sauces, you know that flavor is very distinct, very delicious, and in this case, very hot. I'm about 4 minutes in now. The feeling on my tongue is starting to go away, but it's honestly burning like my chest area right now. Which usually for me only happens when I have extract sauces, but kind of tells you how spicy this one is. It's got a nice burn, guys. I'm at the 6 minute point right now, and I'm gonna say the heat's pretty well gone. I feel a small tingle on my tongue, still burning in the chest area, but as far as like just tongue burn, roof of my mouth, I really don't feel much of it anymore. So yeah, that was the Homerhot ExtremeSnap. Very delicious flavor. I really, really liked this, guys. I'm gonna put it aside and we're gonna move on. So up next, we have Spice Dog Provisions, Revenge of Davy Jones. And I have to say that they have some of the coolest looking labels that I've ever seen on hot sauces. This actually came to me in this little burlap sack, and it's just really neat. I'm like, this is definitely something that I just find in a treasure chest somewhere. I discovered this one through an ad as well, and I could not resist buying it, like, simply due to the design. I was like, they just have such cool looking hot sauces, I've gotta have one on my show. Things to note about this one: it has no extract, so it should be a pretty fair competition, I'd think. Fermented pepper mash is up there with water as the first few ingredients, but specifically, the mash is red jalapenos and red habaneros. Carolina Reaper chilies and ghost chilies are also on the ingredients list. It's a very thin sauce. It almost reminds me of like Worcestershire sauce, and it's just a lot more thin than most hot sauces I've had. And also, honey is used as a sweetener in this one, but I don't expect it to have as sweet as an initial taste as the Homerhot did. Okay, I'm gonna read the description on the label for this one real quick, and then I will give it a try. It says, Revenge of Davy Jones. According to sailors, Davy Jones is the fiend that presides over the evil spirits of the deep. To be sent to Davy Jones' locker was to be consigned to an eternity in the sea. Davy Jones lures you in with the sweetness of black garlic, only to pull you down to the depths where the Reaper and his ghosts come for you. Hot. Enjoy with caution. And it also says flavor profile, extra high heat. Black garlic leads to a slightly smoky Carolina Reaper heat that builds. So I'm not going to judge it at first. I'm going to let it build and just kind of see where it goes. All right, I'm going to open it up and find out which is hotter. Shake it up. All right, let's go in for a smell test. Oh my gosh. That smells just like The Widow No Survivors, if you saw that episode. I literally just got flashbacks. PTSD. But this one doesn't have extract, so I'm not as worried about it there. But that doesn't mean the heat won't be extreme. Yeah, very, very thin sauce. Not that it's a bad thing, just making note of it. But that won't matter as long as the flavor's good. All right. While this builds real quick, that flavor is absolutely amazing. I was wrong about the sweetness. The honey does shine through. I could like feel it. It's not as thin as it looks. It's actually like perfect consistency. That kind of surprised me, to be honest with you. But I got that initial hit of like honey sweetness, and then I got like the peppery garlic flavor right afterwards. So very, very delicious sauce. About a minute in, I've got a little bit of heat, but it's really not that bad, guys. About 2 minutes in now. I don't think that it's going to build any higher. I mean, the flavor was so good. first time on this show. I'm going in for seconds because I just want to taste it again. I'm not kidding. That might be one of the best sauces I've ever tried. The flavor is just absolutely perfect. It's got like a sweet, smoky, and then like it's almost like a I don't want to use this word negatively, but like a soury flavor afterwards. But it's like all mixed together, and my taste buds just freaking love it. Heat-wise, it's very tolerable. It's there, but it's almost like it's something that you could add a lot onto something and not scald your mouth. Not a bad thing. I mean, this show is about which is hotter, and I'm going to give it to Homerhot's ExtremeSnap. This definitely had the hotter burn. If you're looking for extreme heat with an amazing flavor, this is a sauce that I definitely think you should try. If you're looking for something that still has like a nice tingle, nice heat to it, but beyond that, want something like very, very flavorful, this is your sauce. One more time. I'm going to use that on everything. The more I try of this one, the hotter it gets, but it's still not to this level. This definitely wins when you're asking the question of which is hotter. All right, guys, that's a wrap for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you could go down below and leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of this episode. I'd really, really appreciate it. Link for these two sauces are going to be down in the description. Homerhot uses mostly the same ingredients in all of their sauces that I've seen so far, but they have them all the way down from mild to extreme. So if I was talking about this and you're like, no, that's too hot for me, like, you know, go try their, I think they have a habanero snap, they have a ghost snap, and then a reaper snap, and then this one. So go give them a chance. These guys also have a lot of different products on their website. I'm not going to name them all because they have very cool, unique names, all very uniquely labeled. This is freaking delicious, though. I know I might say it too much, guys, but I really do appreciate the crap out of you. I'll be back next week with a new video. So until then, see ya!